afternoon, watchers. Scott at SE Landscaping, and we have finally had 2 nights of substantial rain up in the northeast of England, and I mean heavy rain for sort of 4 hours, and the same again last night. So it's the grass will be greening up soon, even though the season's going back over, so I don't expect it to go mad, but it will start to green up and it will start to grow a little in these last few weeks because it is still warm. So I've got the Ferris on the back, and I'm just going to do I talk about variety of work that we do, and I'm just going to do some roadside verges, and these are areas that would usually just be tractor flailed each year by the highways department, but on the entrance to this village, every entrance you come into, the parish council have adopted these areas, and you'll see what I mean. We've put planting beds in and rocks in with the town's the village's name on, and it just, from every entrance you come into, it just improves the appearance. And if all towns and villages were like this, obviously it's down to money, but if all the villages were like this, it would be a better, nicer place to visit towns and stuff. So I'll get you a bit of footage now of the just these few little areas we do with the Z1. I bring the Z1 because you'll see the areas aren't the biggest, although that's something I'm going to touch on in a minute after we've cut these areas. So let's get a few minutes mowing done and we'll come back. So, roadside vergers on the entrance to a village just smartens up. They've got these on each entrance and it just smartens up the appearance. So, quite lucky there, that was the last one of the day, and it is absolutely teeming down. If I could spin you around, but I'm actually driving. So we've been lucky again with the weather today. It rained all night, came out the house at 6 o'clock, and for 9 hours it's been nice, and now we're heading home. It's raining again, so all good things. But just want to talk about the Ferris, which is a 48-inch cut. Now, as you know, I've got 60-inch mowers, and I've got the triple, which cuts sort of 2.5 meters wide. And when I went on holiday, the guys who were covering me, they took the Ferris. They weren't sort of keen on the biggish machine because of the size and limited storage for them as well. So they took the Ferris, and I cut a lot of small areas with this, as you've seen from the videos, but I also do a lot of big areas. And they got this machine, and there's a couple of big areas, and they thought, oh, it's going to take ages with this. And they were quite surprised at the speed of it and the cut of it for a 48-inch. It is agile, and you can sometimes cut areas faster than a bigger machine. And what I mean is, with the larger machines like the Ransoms, you're turning and you're lifting the pan up, and it's an extra foot wide, but by the time you turn or go around obstacles which you can't get as close to as the smaller machine, it's you can actually do more with this, even though it's a littler machine. So they were quite impressed at the amount of grass this one can cut, and it is my favourite. It's my go-to machine, and it's the same as if I've got this out all day and then I'm heading past an area that could be a big area that I usually cut with my 60-inch, and I'm early one night, I'll just drop on with this 48 and just cut it, because it's not much slower. It's an agile machine, it's a zero turn spin, so, and it's the one machine that leaves very little strimming, because you can get that close to obstacles, whereas the Ransoms has got the big out front wheels. So the minimum you're getting when you're going up against obstacles, you've got a foot of strimming in some places, whereas this you can go along the side and you can leave 2 inches of strimming. So that's the luxury of these zero turns. They are really good machines for getting the job done, cutting down on strimming, getting in close. You've got a good view because you stood up rather than sat down, so you've got a better view of everything. I think I've said that in the past when we're in cemeteries. And it is just a real go-to machine for me, which is my favourite, hence why I'm on it more than anything else. So that's just a short one today on the benefits of these. I know 1 or 2 people have bought Ferrises on my recommendation, and they're over the moon with them, and that's a good thing. There's not just Ferris out there. There are other standards which are similar machines, so I'm not saying just buy Ferris, shop around, and because it's down to cost as well, both for build quality and for cost. I've found the Ferris to tick all the boxes, and it's the same with parts. Obviously a lot of companies are struggling with parts, but blades and everything seems to be in good supply with Ferris, so that's another good thing. So just a short one. That is about it for today. I am going to go back now and unload, and hopefully when we get back the rain will have stopped. It's absolutely bouncing down now, but we're not complaining, because we do need it just to get through this last month and get a bit of greenery back. So thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.